you live longer on semen retention. Guys, this is true. You live a lot longer on semen retention because semen retention is your life force. You need life force in order to live long. You need a lot of life force. So the longer you retain, the more life force and the more life expansion that you have on this planet. But guys, I'm telling you, you live a lot longer. When I relapse, I feel weak. I feel almost like dead inside when I relapse. Constantly. When I'm doing it constantly, I feel so dead inside. I feel like, there's no life in my eyes. There's no life in my soul. I feel like there's no life in my body when I'm relapsing. Constantly. Guys, if you want to live longer, get on semen retention. I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. You're going to feel all that energy inside that you need. You're going to live a happier life. You're going to live a longer life. You want to live a long life, man, get on semen retention. I'm telling you, you're going to have more energy. The more energy you have, the longer you live, like the longer your life expansion is, guys. I'm telling you, you need a lot of energy. You need energy. Because once you get older, you definitely gonna need a lot of energy once you get older. So, I'm telling you guys, man, get on semen retention. If you're an older man, it's not too late for you to start. Get on semen retention. Your energy gonna go up. You're gonna feel more better inside. You're not gonna feel so weak. You're not gonna feel so low. Your testosterone is not gonna be low. Get on semen retention, man. It'll build you up, build you back up. When you done torn yourself down over the years by releasing. But if you want to live longer, get on semen retention. It's your life force. You need this life force, and especially in this life, you need it. It's going to help you so many ways, so many different benefits. That's going to help you, move up to the next level in life to reach your goals. We nothing but a big ball of energy. We need energy. Everything is energy. You keep releasing, your battery life is going down. Your battery life is going down. Your life expansion is going down. Your life force you're losing your life force. You're losing your life while you just continue to keep ejaculating, keep releasing. Not healthy for a man's mentality. It's not healthy for a man's soul. It's not healthy for men and boys. It's not healthy, man, to continue to keep releasing without the intentions of having a child. But if you want to live a lot longer, man, get on semen retention. You're going to notice, when you have that energy, you're going to notice, bro, like, you're going to just want to do more. You're going to feel alive inside. You want to feel alive inside, get on semen retention. A lot of you guys feeling dead inside. Just continue to keep releasing and releasing. Save that sperm, man. Save that semen. You need that semen. It changes so much things in your life. Your focus, your mentality, your disposition. How you operate. You need it. Especially for you guys that got jobs. You get in the workforce, you got a job, man. Save that semen, man. You need it in this workforce. Especially if you work for somebody else's LLC. You need that life force in you. It gives you more life. You won't feel so tired at work. You won't feel so tired when you come home from work. If you save that life force. Save your life force, man. You're going to live longer. I'm telling you guys, you can live a lot longer on semen retention. A lot of you guys be wondering, like, why am I so tired? When I get off work, it's because you released a lot of energy at the job, but at the same time, you releasing a lot of energy when you're not at a job. You're releasing more, so it's keeping you at a low vibration, and it's all because you keeping yourself at a low vibration. You can't blame the job. Nah, a lot of you guys not on semen retention. So you don't feel like you're alive inside. That's why you feel so dead inside. Because you're releasing all this semen. Stop releasing it, guys. I'm telling you. No, it'll change your life. You will live a much longer life. on semen retention. Now, could you be on semen retention and you can die early? Yeah, from an accident or violence or something else. But if any of that's not happening, then you can live a pretty decent long life. If you get on semen retention, if your life is peaceful and nothing happened to you, as far as you getting sick or anything like that, you can live a long life, healthy life. Once you get older in your 50s, 60s, 70s, you'll still be able to, shoot some hoops. You might be able to play a little bit of football, or, might be able to do a little jogging or lifting weights. You'll probably still be able to do that stuff. Well, you will if you get on semen retention, because you still have life inside. There's some guys that's older right now. They ain't know nothing about semen retention. They don't release forever, and now their testosterone levels is very, very low, and they just sitting around the house, kind of like with idle mind, not doing much, because they release too much semen, man. You guys, while you're young, I don't care if you're 40s, 30s, 50s, or whatever, maybe you might know about semen retention already in your 50s. Get on it. Get on semen retention so you can have more life. You can still recover in your 50s. Get on semen retention and take natural herb pills that make your semen a lot thicker. There's pills that you can make your semen a lot thicker, so you can get back on semen retention, so you can have more life, man. You can recover from this. But guys, if you want to have more life, get on semen retention. If you don't want to feel dead after you come from school, after you come from race, if you want to feel more energy, still have a lot of energy in you, that's love. Get on semen retention. This is why a lot of you guys end up in the rat race, working a dead-end job that you hate for the rest of your life, but you want to do something else on the side, but you can't do it because you keep releasing. So it's stopping you from your purpose. It's stopping you from creating your own business. It's stopping you from, working longer hours. It's stopping you from getting more money. Excuse me. It's stopping you from getting more money, man. Because you keep releasing. You're releasing your life force. You're feeling dead every time you release that. Guys, stop releasing your life force. It's not worth it. I want you guys to live long. I want you guys to live a better life, a happier life. Because the more energy you have, the more alive you feel. I remember when I was releasing so much, I was fapping. My eyes was dry. Now my eyes not dry. My eyes are moist. I feel good. I don't feel dead inside. Even after you eat, you'll still have some energy left to do what you gotta do. A lot of times when you guys eat something that's unhealthy, you go right to bed. But you might not. But if you get on semen retention, you're not gonna go right to bed. You're gonna still have some more energy left, as long as you don't eat too much or overeat. But guys, you want more life, get on semen retention. You want to do more in life, get on semen retention. I'm telling you, it's going to change your life for the better. It's going to change your life for the better, man. I'm telling you. But guys, this is a beautiful journey. I got a job that I'm working, and I'm doing YouTube. Working 2 jobs. Matter of fact, YouTube, I'm doing this, getting paid from this, and my job. Because I have more life. Because I'm on semen retention. Guys, get on semen retention, man. It'll save your life. You'll sleep a lot better. You'll be much happier that you're getting more things done every single day. You can make more than one source of income. You can have multiple sources, but you need life. You need your life force to do that. And semen will give you that life force to do that. But you got to keep retaining. So a lot of you guys, you'll start semen retention, then you'll give up on the first week. Can't do that, man. It takes time for things to manifest. It takes time for your body to re-heal so you can have more life. Don't doubt semen retention. This is a real journey. This is a real spiritual journey. And a lot of manifestation is going to come your way. You're going to manifest more things in your life. I'm telling you. Because the more positive things you do, the more positive things is going to come into your life. See, I'm doing positive things. I work a job, serving people at my job, and I'm serving people and helping people mentally on YouTube. So more money is coming my way. More abundance is coming my way. And it's crazy. I never thought that I'll be making, passive income.